Yes.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Kesha Engel, and I get to serve you tonight as a guided, imi- guided meditation. This is my first live stream, and I'm so honored to be here with John in the studio, coming from Sedona, Arizona. Um, John and I have been collaborating a little bit about his Sunday night excursions, these live streams, and he asked me to do this, and I thought, why not? Yes, let's try something new. So we'll be doing a live stream meditation tonight because that's the kind of thing that I am most familiar with is meditating. I've been doing it since high school, and if anyone knows me, that's probably about 45 years now. Um, so I've had many teachers over the years and tried different types of meditation. And tonight we're going to lead you on a energy centering exercise, a meditation that will open up your energy centers or your chakra system, if you will, along the centers of your spine. This is a time where you can really go deep with yourself and to do self inquiry, self investigation. As you listen to my words and we go into the breath a little bit more, we'll be going through the system so that you can clear anything that you notice there, that you can honor anything you notice there, that you can bless anything that you notice there. Because every center, these major centers along the spine, starting at the perineum and moving up eventually to the heart and above into the upper chakras, if you will, the pineal gland and beyond. Every one of those has their own unique glandular system, their own unique hormonal system, their own intelligence. And as you learn about this, I've learned some of these things from Dr. Joe Dispenza more recently. And we're going to be moving through the portals right now, what I call these energy centers. They can be portals to your body, but also portals to your consciousness. And that's what's exciting right now in this window of time that we're in. We're actually between the solar eclipse, which was just a couple weeks ago on April 20th, and the lunar eclipse, which is coming up on Cinco de Mayo, May 5th. So this little window of time is a time of cleansing, purifying, noticing what's going on so that we can move forward into the next few months with greater awareness of what we want to bring with us. So, what we're doing as we clear our own energy systems, as we bless our own energy systems, as we bring forward like the spring, we're planting those seeds for this next phase of our lives and really the next collective phase that we're all going through. Major changes that are happening on the planet. That you found yourself here, even if you are watching this, months from now, you're going to feel the energy of this time. You'll feel it if you let your imagination move right with you, and that's something to be proud of. When the world seems to be going insane and you dive into your own practice and you decide that, yes, I want to learn how to relax myself, I want to learn how to move through anxiety, or I want to have a handle on better self-awareness, better self-love, better self-care. These are tools that you can take with you and shift. And when you decide to do that, and when you decide to heal, when you decide to meditate and take this time with yourself, with Source, with that God self that you are, with Christ consciousness, if you will, with the Buddha nature, how ever many teachers that you've had or haven't had, even if you're new to meditation, we get to raise the bar for one another and remember who we are. And that's why I do this practice. In fact, tonight, I intend to do this practice for me, and I'm grateful that you want to ride along with me. Because when I heal myself, when you heal yourself, you know We're not doing this alone. We are affecting waves of consciousness throughout humanity, and we're deciding to wake up with one another and to celebrate this precious life that we get to have. And, instead of going insane, you are bringing a new response to life. So thank you for doing this work. And with that little intro, why don't we get started? So I invite you to pay attention to your posture. And as you're learning to just notice how you breathe, if you're in a seated position and sitting up straight, you will affect those centers along the spine profoundly. And if you're in a place where you want to relax, being on the floor or on your bed and just in a supine position, that's also just fine. The point is that you are resting on your spine, or you're keeping your spine aligned, and that is going to help your practice deepen and to be more aware. So yes, let's notice how we're breathing now, and invite yourself to go into that place of awareness of just how the breath is settling into your body. And just let it move through you like a wave. Thoughts will come, thoughts will go, and just keep letting them disappear like the vapor that they are as you return to the awareness of your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Settling into your system, into your body. Maybe letting your gaze go soft. Your eyes may want to close as you go inside and make this time internal for you. Breathing in and breathing out. And bring your attention, if you're willing, to that very center space of your body, what I call center number 1, your first chakra, the perineum, the very base of your spine. And just notice what's happening for you there as you bring your attention. When you give attention to an area, you give it support. You give it nurturance. And maybe that area of your body feels a little tight, or maybe the breath doesn't seem to go in as deeply. Just notice and invite the breath to go in and out. When you're tuning into this first center at the area of the perineum, where all the organs, sexual organs, reproductive organs are, this is the place of primal security. This is the place in the body, where we're really finding our root. Finding the root center, and sometimes these areas have been mismanaged or misused. Just notice what comes up for you as you pay attention to this area and breathe. You're bringing more love, more attention, more aliveness. And when it's in balance, this color is said to be red, primal red. So you may see that in your mind's eye. Breathing in and breathing out. Any thoughts that pass by, they're like clouds, like mists. As you breathe in, breathe out, loving this center, blessing this center for what it's doing for you. And then moving up, we're going to be looking at the second center. This is the area just around your navel, just slightly below your navel. This is the emotional center, that watery place, the intestines and some of those beautiful organs that are resting there. This is our gut instinct. That is the area when it's in harmony and in balance. You might see the color orange. But just notice what comes up for you, if there's any tightness or tenderness or achiness. Whatever it is, maybe it's just deep belly pleasure. Let your breath rise and fall as your belly rises and falls with the breath. Blessing this center and for all the ways that it works harmoniously. Knowing that the red and the orange begin to harmonize. You're bringing this with you, your whole self. It's getting cleansed, healed, deeper sense of safety with each breath. Blessing this center for what it's doing for you. Noticing anything else that might come up for you. Anything that might be hiding. This is your time to be with you. Blessing, receiving, breathing in and breathing out. And now, moving up into the third center, the area of the solar plexus, the solar fire of your own soul resides here. The diaphragm, the lungs, the spleen, just above the liver. There's so many organs that are working in harmony here. This is your willpower. This is your determination. This is this power center. How do you let your soul shine? The solar plexus. In this time, in this place. Honoring it. Loving it. You have the will to power through anything when you align with it, which is right and good for you. Breathing in and breathing out. Where are you directing your will? Just notice. Notice what comes up for you. Paying attention to the subtleties, the nuances, or any disturbances, and just letting it pass through. Breathing in and breathing out, fresh light, beauty, the golden yellow solar plexus color. Knowing that the red and the orange and the yellow are all harmonizing now. That a deep healing is taking place, whether we're conscious of it or not, because you are giving your time, your love, your attention, and your blessing to this area. Clearing your body and your portal and your awarenesses right here and right now. Loving yourself tenderly. And then moving higher up to the area of the heart, your precious heart. Its color is emerald green. Think of all the green, the beautiful green life energy that is emerging now the spring, with the aliveness, the freshness of new leaves, your heart on fire for the love that you are. When you bring your attention to your heart, the most magnificent organ that informs all organs, that is so intuitive, that is so aware of even what happens before the mind is aware, the heart is here to inform us. And we may have so many experiences in this human life that affect the heart, heartache, grief, pain, sadness. Maybe you're on a heart medication. Maybe you know someone that is. Bring your attention to your heart and you heal it, you help it, you uplift it. You can honor it now, the beating heart, the heart that goes on beating whether we're aware of it or not. The heart that informs the blood to move through all the organs, the heart that is beyond this form, the pulse of consciousness resides in the heart. So entering in with the breath and breathing in and breathing out, acknowledging this energy right now, this energy of your beautiful heart. How can you love more into existence? How can you be that which you are? Aware, intuitive, alive, and sharing your heart with another. Where do you need to forgive? Let yourself do this inquiry now. As you breathe in and breathe out, that emerald light glowing inside. Feeling that presence, honoring your own heart, blessing your own heart, loving your own heart. How often do we skip through this and jump to the next activity? Right here and right now, you get to take this time with your heart. Remembering not only to acknowledge the front of the heart, but the back of the heart, the sides of the heart, the expansion of your heart. Loving, ever loving, who you get to be. And then moving your attention to the throat center. Further up along the spine is the throat. This is the area of our truth. This is the area where we speak our truth, where we know our truth, and sometimes things get caught in the throat. We have disturbances, we have held back our truth, we get choked up. Just be with all of that right now and just love your beautiful throat center. The area that receives the first nourishment going through, the mouth and entering into the body. Its color is blue, indigo blue. The truth, the verdad, of how we speak, of how we be, of how we allow. Take this time to bless your beautiful heart coming through your throat, coming through that center, speaking your truth. Where have you held back? Where have you given something that isn't true? Where have you had a falsehood or something misleading or a lie? Just notice that right now. as you come home to this throat center, the neck, any pain there. Just let yourself notice and love and bless this area with its glands, the thyroid, this whole area of the throat. So many nuances, so many ways we have withheld. And now is the time to honor and bless and love what the throat represents, what that center, what that chakra represents. And make that new commitment to yourself to speak your words of truth, to speak from your heart, to speak what's true for you. And now we're going to be moving up into a deeper, deeper, deeper place inside the brain, the area of the third eye, the pineal gland is said to rest in the center of the brain at the top of the spine. And there's an area, if you bring your tongue to the roof of your mouth, that you can reach a soft spot and you can actually begin to tap that whole pituitary pineal gland inside your body. You can begin to awaken it, and some people might even experience the nectar of the divine opening here. The pineal gland is shaped like a pine cone, so if that gives you a sense of what to visualize in this violet light of the third eye, located behind the forehead at the center of the head, between the ears and at the top of the roof of the mouth, but back in the brain. The pineal gland, that sixth center, all of these organs and the hormonal system, the master gland is rested here. Let yourself be aware of it and know that you are balancing by blessing this area. You are bringing harmony to this area of your body. You are soothing the stress hormones, releasing cortisol, and when you're not stressed anymore, you actually affect the serotonin and the feel-good chemicals, the dopamine. Breathing in and breathing out. These are such subtle but profound chemicals in our body that are released and activated when we meditate and return to this center. The pineal gland has a crystalline radar around it. This crystalline substance is like it picks up frequencies that are in the atmosphere and in the world and beyond the world. It is masterfully designed. And when we're aware of these frequencies, this energy, we open up that third eye, opening up to the universal, to a power so far beyond the body that the body is just a minuscule dot, if even that, on the screen of consciousness. When these frequencies are activated, you can see colors and light beyond what you might see in this world. Trust that whatever you're perceiving now is right and good for you. Just let it pass through. letting your breath soften, letting yourself feel and pick up any of the frequencies that are here with light and love, giving to you all the time. This is this cosmic radar, the third eye. Let it open for you. Let your breath be a wave, knowing that as you bring your attention and your love and your blessing to this area for how it is balancing and harmonizing, your whole system is being benefited. Take that time right now. Feel into whatever it is you're feeling. Let your imagination soar with the light of the stars. You are that place of heaven and earth coming together in the pineal gland, the center of consciousness. Breathing in and breathing out. And now you are prepared to go to that seventh center at the very top of your head. Opening, receiving, blessing. Letting all those rainbow colors that have come before you, all those rainbow colors of all those systems, let them open into the white light of consciousness. This is beyond form, and yet we are in form. We are all of this surrendering. Surrendering to the great white cosmic light above the head, above the body, beyond space and time. Letting all concerns melt away. Breathing in and breathing out. Knowing that as you ascend into this area, you are actually releasing everything that is in the way of your memory of the star seed of God that you are. Here you are implanted with the love and the ether, the light that is always safe and holding you. Here you are beyond what anything can be in imagination, and yet it is all here with you and for you. You may even have an awareness of those that have gone before you, your ancestors, the saints, the unseen ones, the angelic spheres, the Buddhas, the Bodhisattvas, so many masters, your master teacher, maybe an animal guide, or maybe it is, for you, it is Jesus the Christ. Whatever this is for you, Christ consciousness, whatever name you call it, it is beyond being named. It is the safe ether of love, the place of pure potentiality, the place of consciousness. This is what you came for, to remember, to come home, to feel the congruence of your being with the light of the stars, with the light of heaven, with the light of your own heart. We are remembering together. Feel into this powerful, powerful opening. And ask your guides, ask your higher self, or that Christ consciousness within you, that love that is within you. Ask yourself, what am I bringing forward in these next few days, these next few months, these next few years? We are here for a little while in the parentheses of eternity. And this time is rich with opportunity to love, to connect, to forgive, to see one another. To look at any areas where we've perhaps held a grudge, and just notice it and love it away. We are waking up together in this pure, natural light energy. You are the creative matrix. We are here together. No matter what time that you may hear these words, know that love supports you, love goes with you, love heals you. And your heart and your mind and every system in your body is more in alignment now than perhaps a little while ago. Know that this is happening on a subtle and deep and profound level for you throughout all time and space and forevermore. And thank yourself. Thank this center, this existence, this moment. And stay in this energy as long as you wish. For love indeed goes with you as we walk each other home. Thank you. Mm.